welterweight matchup between Habib Nurmagomedov and George St-Pierre. Well, do not adjust your sets, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest of all time is back. The current UFC middleweight champion, George St-Pierre, walked away from the sport after his 12th consecutive win. That was November of 2013. This is a guy that made the takedown in mixed martial arts an art form. Unbelievable what this man accomplished without amateur wrestling credentials. GSP, perhaps the greatest of all time, is back and seemingly better than ever.
George St-Pierre is the most successful welterweight in the history of the UFC. Against high-level competition, George has defended his belt successfully over and over again with outstanding performances.
So here's the combat sambo master, the Dagestan native Habib Nurmagomedov. It's really been remarkable what he's been able to accomplish in the UFC. Came in with some hype, and largely Joe has lived up to it every step of the way, working his way towards an eventual UFC lightweight championship fight. Most people believe on any given Saturday night, we are staring at the most dominant 155-pound fighter in the world.
This guy is an excellent grappler. What he wants to do here is get a hold of his opponent and bring the fight to his world. Either press him up against the cage, rough him up with dirty boxing, or drag him to the ground, control him, and possibly submit him.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. George St-Pierre is 7 years his senior. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George St-Pierre! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 27 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Habib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, get into the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
Here we go.
George St-Pierre is one of the very best fighters to ever fight in the UFC. He's the greatest welterweight champion in the history of the sport and one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in mixed martial arts. He's also fantastic at mixing up wrestling and striking and being unpredictable in his attacks.
Nurmagomedov's got the clinch here in the early going. Joe, your thoughts on what we might see here early?
One thing that could play a big factor for George St-Pierre in this fight is his utilization of elbow techniques. Outstanding elbow strikes from George St-Pierre. Very strong with them, very good timing, and excellent precision. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. Beautiful timing with the left hand. Lands a hard shot with the left.
He can follow it up.
He transitions to the north-south. He's now back in north-south again.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
Let's move back into side control once more. He's looking to work that mounted crucifix. He's back to side control. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He got tagged there.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
He postures into place.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by George St-Pierre.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. Inside control again. Look out for that arm. He's got his arm pinned down. Got a very good Kimura. Could be it. This is getting pretty tight. He might be forced to tap.
And there it is.
The round was about to end. Sunk in the submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here's the end of the fight. And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here. And the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 43 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Habib,
So nearly 30 men have tried, and as yet no one has solved the puzzle that is the Dagestani Hабib Nurmagomedov, proving to be, if not the best, one of the best lightweights in the world. And again, when the striking starts to catch up with the wrestling, this is a guy who is going to be even more dominant than he already is now, the Eagle, Habib Nurmagomedov.